The Sports Talk Recruiting Report is sponsored by Seawell's Catering.
Recruiting Report presented by Seawell's tonight, July 3rd, 2024. I said South Carolina versus Tennessee. Well, let's start there. Safety Lagonza Howard of Lyons, Georgia, said last night he's narrowed his list to the Gamecocks and Tennessee as he eyes his July 27th commitment date. Florida and Georgia were the other two on his short list, but they didn't make the final two. Hayward said he's not yet made his decision as he goes back and forth between the schools. He's hearing regularly from both staffs. From the Gamecocks side, that means head coach Shane Beamer, defensive coordinator Clayton White, and secondary coach Torian Gray. Hayward said, been keeping in touch with them on a daily basis. Coach Beamer and Coach White, they are really just conversating. Hayward visited South Carolina for a spring practice, and he made his official visit the second weekend in June. Hayward said, I'm really liking it, basically how they develop players, talking to the strength and conditioning coaches. They know the ins and outs, so they can develop you. Hayward added, however, that Tennessee had been recruiting him longer than South Carolina. Last season, Hayward had 48 tackles with 4 passes defended and 3 interceptions. He also played offensively, catching 26 passes for 727 yards and 7 touchdowns. Jaden Breaker, which is a linebacker out of Snellville, Georgia, 6'4", 214 pounds. He said last night he is planning to make his commitment announcement sometime this week. Breaker said he has narrowed his decision to South Carolina, NC State, and Utah. He made official visits to those 3 along with Utah and Kentucky. Breaker said he has not yet made up his mind and is hearing from all 3 schools. He talked with Gamecocks linebackers coach Clayton White Tuesday last night. They've been keeping touch, checking in on me and everything. Same old stuff, Breaker said, making sure they keep themselves in the game. The coaches know what they are doing. Breaker added that Clayton White is pushing 2 major reasons he should come and play for him in Columbia for development, and it's SEC ball. Reminder, Breaker is considering South Carolina along with NC State and Utah. Breaker also visited USC for a spring practice, and it was after that visit he picked up his offer from the Gamecocks. South Carolina target offensive tackle Juan Gaston of Atlanta has set August 2nd for his commitment announcement. He's down South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and Oregon. Georgia is viewed as the favorite. One-time Gamecocks target linebacker Tavian Wallace has committed to Arkansas, so Gamecocks will not be getting Wallace's commitment. Former USC receiver Kylie Horton transferring to SC State per Hale McGranahan from the Big Spur. We mentioned that in last night's show as well. Carlin Newman, defensive back Frederick Gillens, committed to Appalachian State. 2026 quarterback Javon Gilmore of Gaffney named a top 5 of Louisville, NC State, Virginia Tech, Arkansas, and Texas A&M. He plans to announce his commitment July 28th. And 2026 wide receiver Jordan Gidron of Ridgeview plans to name his top 12 schools on Friday. So more recruiting news coming out on Friday. Reminder,